Before we do anything else, I just want to stress the point that simply getting started is enough, and that's more than most people ever do, and it's the reason why so many people don't have what they want. We're going to change that today. If you look over here to the left of your screen, I think this is kind of a mirror image, you'll see a seam in the wall here. And that's because I'm working in an unfinished office. And I talked about this before. It was so important to me just to get this out to you, just to get people having adventures and starting adventures that I didn't wait to fix up my office. I didn't wait to totally edit and polish this video a whole lot because I want to get it out there and just get it done. So today we're going to talk about implementation. And first, let's get into this idea of what I call proximity. Things that you want to do or that you talk about doing or think about doing, there are various levels of proximity or closeness to you. So something that's inevitable is like right here in front of you. For example, I'm going to have dinner tonight and brush my teeth before I go to bed. You know, there might be a fire or an earthquake or something crazy that's totally unexpected out of the blue, but if it's a more or less reasonably normal day and evening, then yes, it's inevitable. I'm going to have dinner and I'm going to brush my teeth. Then you've got things that are out here in the area of probable. So, for example, this weekend I'm probably going to fix up the barn, or I'm going to wash my car, or maybe you're going to go out for dinner on Saturday night with your date. These are things that are probable. It's not guaranteed, it's not absolutely certain they're going to happen, but they're likely to. And you can make something probable become inevitable by taking a step to make it happen. For example, I say I'll probably fix the barn. If I actually go out and buy the materials I need, then it's more likely that I will. If I block it on my calendar, now it's more likely it's gone from probable to being almost inevitable. So there's a key here about why implementation is so important. Even tiny steps increase the likelihood that you'll take all the other steps that you need. So now let's talk about adventure. Some of the biggest adventures people have, the most important things in your life, the things that should be inevitable, end up being way out here, far away from probable or inevitable. They're way out here in the possible realm. And possible is good. You know, if it's possible, it could happen. But you want to take that possible, which is things like starting a business, writing a book, traveling, doing all the stuff that really make your life meaningful. Take them from being possible to becoming probable and eventually even inevitable. And the way you do this is simple. Just commit to a step and choose a step that you're going to take. And once you do that, phrase it like this: I am blank because I want blank. So now you're tying your step or your goal or your task in with the thing that you said you want or you wish for in the first part of this wind process. So now you've got your wish and your implementation. I am buying a plane ticket because I want to go to France. I am buying a sketchbook because I want to be an artist. I am touring this campus because I want to study and get my PhD. Once you take a concrete step, you take the possible and start making it probable, and eventually you make it inevitable. And as you go along in your quest, you're going to keep rephrasing this. So you complete one step or one task. What's the next big task? And you move on to that next. And you can even take your entire quest and list that as a task. So you can say, you don't just have to say, I'm buying a sketchbook because I want to be an artist. I'm buying a plane ticket because I want to go to France. It can become, I'm going to France, a big out there thing, because I want to have a rich life where I'm fulfilled. And now suddenly you're taking a big, huge quest and making that probable and eventually inevitable. All you really need to do today, though, is fill in the blanks. I am blank because I want blank.